Doing a review of the KJV RV Interlinear Bible. The only person that produces this Bible is Cambridge. This is a KJV, it's Interlinear, both of them combined together. So the our revised version of the Bible, that Bible came out in 1889, and it came out kind of as a update to the KJV. It is no longer in print, and later on they made an upgrade of that there, and that was the ASV, the American Standard Version, which later became the New American Standard, was an update to that there. And then the RV was updated more or less to the Revised Standard Version, which later on became the ESV, came out of that translation there. So this Bible does come in calfskin. So it's got at the very top here the Interlinear Bible, KJV, Revised Version, and then the Cambridge logo on top. And this Bible here retails like around 210, 200, somewhere along that range there. And you probably can pick it up like on Facebook, not on, actually on Amazon or ChristianBooks.com. I think there's two publishers. I'm not for sure whether the Evangelical Bibles carry this particular one. Not, I hadn't checked on that website there. So I picked this up on Facebook Marketplace. It was a guy sold it, so I asked questions about it. Was any highlighted markings? He said none. So that's absolutely no writing, no scratching on the gilt. So he said he'd only flipped through it a couple of times, and that's true because I've gotten several Bibles on Facebook Marketplace over the years, and sometimes I may have found a couple of highlighters in it. I let the seller know I can live with it, but I did find a and he said he wasn't aware of it. But this here has absolutely not a marking, not a writing. So it is true you only touched this a few times. I picked this up for 120. So it is a calfskin version, so it is paste down liner here, pretty kind of thick. The liner here, it's got the presentation page there. So this is a unique Bible. It's a great Bible. If you're in the word study, I highly recommend this particular Bible here. It does lay open flat to Genesis 1. So I'll go to Genesis 1 right now, where you can take a look at that at there. And this is Genesis 1 in this particular Bible here. So it's got here, just give you an example of here, verse 2, it says, and the earth was without form, that's the KJV. So, and then it's 11-point font, so where it's different at, where the two translations different at, it's like a 6-point font. So the revised version word would be on top, like that would be waste, and where the King James version translated without form would be right below that there. So I'm going to hold that up there, so hopefully you can kind of see where that is in here. You can kind of take a look at that. So it is in a paragraph format. It is easy to read. I've taken it to the church a couple of times, so you can follow along right with the church I goes to. They do utilize the King James Version, so you can follow right along with it, read it right along with it, and without any problems at all with this Bible here. And I always like a verse by verse, but I hadn't had any trouble with this being in a paragraph format. So I'm kind of getting into the paragraph format a little bit, especially when you can find the verse. Have no problem with it. I can roll with that there. So I'm just going to go over to the portrait section here. Now it is a black letter throughout the text here, so it doesn't change in the New Testament here. This is Psalms chapter 1 here in the portrait setting. Now it does have the center column references here, so the verses are really located whether it's on the left side or the right side, where it's in close proximity to the text there. Now at the bottom, it's got the translator notes for the RV on top and the translator notes for the KJV on the bottom. So, and like in here it says on verse 3, and the And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. That's the KJV. In the Revised Version, is a stream of waters. So they bringing forth its fruit, and then it says here when the KJV bringing forth his fruit in his season. So they both says his season. So they're pretty much close. So this is a great Bible here. So I move over to the New Testament here. Now at the end of the Old Testament, and it's got like I guess Isaiah, and this is referring back to verses in every book. So it's got some more additional translator notes there. So it starts off with the you can see the numbers there. So they got the Roman numbering system there. So I'm gonna have to go back and retouch up on that to be able to actually utilize this portion of here. So this is like in Matthew here, like I said, it is a black leather version here. Now in the very back of this Bible here, it's got a reading plan. Read through the Bible in 1 year that you could find actually in the back of this particular Bible here. It's called a Bible Companion, but it is a reading plan. And then also it's got an index for notes in the back. So it's got a blank page here. If you're going to save notes on topics, it goes through all the way from A. This is like B here, you can see, and it goes all the way to Z in the very back. And then once you get the back of that there, it's got about 30 line pages for notes. So you got 30 line pages in the very back where you can actually keep notes in the very back of this Bible. So I think that is a great part. You can put a lot of notes there. So, and then it's also got the Cambridge maps here. They're not glossy maps, so no shiny at all on those maps there on the Cambridge notes that you can find in this Bible here. It is a Smite Song Bible, so I think this Bible will last a lifetime. So I consider this a collector's Bible here, so I don't know how long. I'm pretty sure it's been in print for a while by Cambridge, so I'm pretty sure they will keep this in the line up here. But it is an excellent tool for study. It has basically, if you're in the word studies, understanding what the word says in the original language, I think this will be a blessing to you. I highly recommend this Bible here. I've had it for a couple weeks. I spent a lot of time in this Bible, reading from this Bible, and I think it'll be a blessing to anyone that loves the King James. If if that's not your preferred translation, I highly recommend you getting that Bible there. Even if you like any other translation here, it could give a lot of clarity into the King James and makes it easy to understand when it translates the words where it's so not archaic and it's easy to understand. So like I said, appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. So if this show was a blessing to you, please click the like button and share this video with someone. Leave a comment if you like, and I appreciate for anybody that's going to be a subscriber, my subscribers to my channel, and I'm trying to grow this place. So I appreciate it. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and you'll get a break. Every time I release a new video, you'll get a copy of that there. So have a blessed day in the Lord.